Good morning, it's 10:15 as you can see from the clock tower. It's a little bit misty today, just waiting for my tent to dry before I head off to my next destination. I'm actually crossing the border today to a place called Heron, which is in Germany. It's about 80 odd miles away. Before that I'm going to go to a place called Giethoorn or something. It's meant to be the Venice of Holland, so that should be cool. I've run out of a lot of food and coffee and stuff, so I've resorted to having one of these electrolyte sport drink tablets in hot water to see what that's like. Might have a nice little Prince biscuit of it as well. So I've been cycling for about 5 minutes and I've already come to my first hurdle, which is this little river crossing. Apparently I've just translated this sign, it's 140 to get across, but to get their attention you have to ring this bell. So let's see if it works. Probably wait for this boat to pass first. There's some people on a boat over there, so there. So hopefully they're coming over. And here it comes. How about that for service? It was literally there like 2 minutes. Hello. Morgan. Good?
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Oh, you're English?
Yes, I'm English.
Okay. Walk first, that's
Yeah.
the most important. Wow, and how long have you taken for this trip?
This is my 12th day.
12 days.
And I'm taking 2 months in total. Once I get to Norway, I'm flying to Barcelona in Spain.
Yeah.
And then cycling back from there.
From Barcelona back to Brighton?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Great adventure.
Yeah,
it's first one.
My third actually.
Ah.
Yeah, the first one I went to Istanbul from London. So
okay.
This is
fun. And
do you have an electric bike?
No. That's for old people. My wife is 73. I'm 72, and she said, my wife says, no, that's for old people. Not for me. We have a race bicycle.
Races, yeah.
And
touring.
So, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
I wish you a good day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
And a good journey.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. That was a fun little crossing. I'm glad I didn't rush to leave my campsite this morning because they don't start running till 10 o'clock anyway, and it's now 10:30, so timed that pretty well, I think. So the place I've come to now is called Giethoorn or something like that, and apparently it's meant to be the Venice of Holland. I think it's going to be quite touristy. There's lots of boats out already. It was a little bit out of my way as well, about 20 miles out of my way, so I hope it's going to be worth it. And then after this I think I've got about 60 miles to my Airbnb in Germany. No gondolas, but little boats cruising down the canals. Little thatched cottages everywhere and little bridges. It's all very nice. So it's all very nice, little boats along the river, restaurants, coffee shops and little knick-knack shops. But I've had enough now, it's too many narrow lanes for a bike, as you can see by these two people pushing. Annoyingly I've got to go back on myself to get out. It's been quite a big day today. I've already done 49 miles, still got 35 to go. I've just stopped for some lunch, well, some cake actually. Check out this bad boy. I've already eaten like a quarter of it, but it's pretty filling, pretty tasty, and wasn't too pricey, so that's good. Everything in Holland actually, all the supermarket prices are quite expensive. I've decided to give myself a longer ride today and a longer ride tomorrow in order to get to Copenhagen a day early. Just gives me a little bit more leeway in case anything goes wrong, or I just quite like to see a bit more of Copenhagen actually. So I'm going to power through on and get to Germany hopefully by about 7 o'clock. and say hello to my Airbnb hosts. So this is my last few miles left of Holland. I'm really exhausted today. I think maybe it's a combination of not getting much sleep last night and just the fact that I'm doing lots of miles. But I've really enjoyed Holland, mainly because it's been flat. Also because it's just a really neat country. Everything's so like well designed and organized, and all the houses are like really well architectured. The cycle network is crazy. I'd say I've been on a cycle path 99% of the time since I've been in Holland, and it's like their own little road system, to be honest. And the fact it's so flat, you can really just do a lot of miles in one day. I've barely had to change out the middle cog the whole time I've been here, to be honest. So yeah, really enjoyed Holland. People are great, and but I am looking forward to seeing a new country now. A bit of change of scenery. It's all very much the same around here. Yeah, let's hope Germany has a bit more variety. 2, 3, 1. Guten Tag, Deutschland! And once again, no sign. But to prove I'm here, look, I'll show you on Google Maps. Netherlands, Deutschland. See that? Ah, why is there never any signs? And just like that, I'm in country number 5. And just like that, a whole new language written. And where's my cycle path? I'm used to my cycle paths. It does feel a bit different, to be honest. Well, the houses look different, all different brick for starters. Ah, I made it. 20 past 7, 84 miles, so by far my furthest day. And I'm looking for number 7, which is just here. I believe this is my Airbnb for tonight. Man, am I looking forward to a bed and some food. Oh, this is my cozy little room for one night. Ah, this bed feels amazing. Oh, I'm pooped, I tell you. The lady who let me in, she didn't speak a word of English, but we understood each other. And I think it's going to be quite a nice little stay here, actually. I think I'll get a good night's sleep, I hope. Cozy. So, off tomorrow, I'm going to Bremen, which is another long ride, about 70 odd miles. So, try and set off early and get there at a reasonable time. So, see you tomorrow. Cheers. Morning, it's 9:30. It's a nice sunny day. Just left my Airbnb, which is very nice, run by a sweet little old lady. I'm on my way to a tank cemetery right now, which is about 11 miles away, and then I'm on to Bremen, which I think is about another 60 odd miles away. Had a good stay last night, a good sleep. It was so nice to have a decent bed, so I've treated myself to another Airbnb tonight, just outside of Bremen. I honestly thought this sign said something different to start off with. We are in Germany after all. It's a beautiful ride today through the German countryside. Lots of horses, lots of stables, lots of people taking them for a ride. And now I'm off to the tank cemetery, which is just outside a place called Sogel. Apparently there's about 24 tanks all lined up in a row with no indication to why they're really there, but apparently the military sometimes uses the area for like military training. So hopefully they're not doing that today, because I don't fancy getting shot. See the deer? There he goes. Woohoo! Run deer, run! I've just had my first spot of rain on the whole trip. It's quite refreshing actually. I think it literally will last like 2 minutes because it's actually a beautiful day. Check this out, it's an old monorail system. You can see the track there, look. I'll show you more around the corner. It's the platform. It goes through the trees. Some of the old carriages there as well, look. I wonder why they stopped using it. A little bit tricky to find, but I made it. I'm not entirely sure if I'm meant to be here because there's a van over there and this is all fenced off annoyingly. I was really hoping it wouldn't be so I could go and climb on the tanks and stuff. Pretty cool nonetheless. I might fly my drone over. I think I can get away with it. If that van wasn't there, I'd probably climb over the fence. It's so annoying. There's a hole in a fence here, potentially big enough for me to get through. Do I try for 2 minutes? Yes. I'm in. How cool is that? Quick photo. Before I get caught. Nicely done. Probably could have got away with being a bit longer, but if someone came, I don't want to risk getting fined or arrested. Just read this sign. I've got this app that translates different languages and it says military security area, risk of death, unauthorized entering the square is prohibited and is prosecuted. So probably a good job I didn't stay too long. So I had to cycle through this forest to get to that cemetery of tanks, and when I sent my drone up it automatically said restricted flight zone and it brought it back home straight away. Hence why I only got a few seconds of it, unfortunately. I knew it was going to be too good to be true, that place. I knew there'd be some catch to it. Bit of a shame, but at least I got to see it. I did manage to go inside of it, even if it was for just a few seconds. But anyway, I'm off to my Airbnb now in just outside of Bremen, 53 miles. It says I'll get there around 4ish, so maybe about 5 with a few breaks. So have a nice chilled evening. Woohoo! If I don't get arrested before going out of this forest. It's the first proper rain since I've left England. Hopefully it's just a passing shower, but for now I'm just gonna stand under this tree and wait it out. I don't fancy getting soaking wet. But I'm making good progress today. I've only got 23 miles to go and then I'll be there, so a couple of hours. Just like that, back to sunny blue skies again. But I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it. If I'm going to Bergen in Norway, which is supposedly the wettest place in Europe. But I've done pretty well to get away with no rain in the 2 weeks I've been away. I believe this is my 14th day, I think. It's 5:30, I've done 71 miles. It's been a weird day weather-wise. It's been rainy, windy, sunny, dry. I've even had a tornado. But I think this is my Airbnb. I've arrived in good time, so I've got the whole evening to chill. What else? Yeah, the second half of the day was a bit of a slog because it was just a long, I had like a dual carriageway for most of it, so it wasn't the most pleasant ride. But happy to be here and looking forward to a chilled evening. I'll show you what it's like inside in a sec. This is my Airbnb room. The lady who owns it, she's really friendly. She made me a cup of tea and she's even let me do some washing, hence why I'm wearing this coat because I've got no t-shirts to wear. She's actually German, but she lived in Dublin for 11 years, so she's got this really unusual German-Irish accent. But yeah, she's really friendly. I'm just going to chill now for the rest of the evening. There's some Ukrainian and Polish people staying, so maybe chat to those, cook some dinner. And then tomorrow I've got an 84-mile ride into Hamburg, so it's another long day. So I'm going to try and get up early for that. But once I get there, I do have a day off, so that's good. And I'm a day ahead of myself now, so that's good as well. So yeah, that's me for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and even better, a subscribe. That would be really appreciated. And I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.